What's up, guys? Coming here to talk to you about Titans 27. So, love this foil cover. It's hard to see, but all these little dots and specks in the foil are raindrops. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. I don't know. Let's see if I can. You can almost see them. It's really cool. I don't know if you can see it this way or not. Anyways, really well done. All these foil covers are amazing. And it looks like they've switched most of their books over to the paper refill, which I love. I know that's not maybe a technical term for it, but alright, so I have talked in my last video about Titans, and it ended up being one of my biggest videos. Is it important to get characters correct? And I may have been wrong about Dan Abnett. Reading this book is excellent. He did excellent in this issue. Okay. I have a feeling that he might not like what DC is doing to Nightwing. I mean, they basically took his star player off of the field, which is not good for a title series that they're trying to get back together. Not really good for it. So, upon further research, I realized Dan Abnett actually wrote the Titans Hunt, which predated or led into Rebirth. And Titan Hunt is amazing. And so I realized, maybe this guy actually does know the characters, but maybe there's something going on behind the scenes, and he's not allowed to write them the same way, and he's been forced to write them differently. Because if you read Titan Hunt, Wonder Woman is kind of a little crazy, or Wonder Girl. She's not really Donna Troy, so it's the same there. If you read the first 24 issues of the Titans, it's perfect. She's great. She's so much Donna Troy. It hurts to see what's here now, but I think he almost gets the character correct in this issue right here. Nightwing, he was great back in Titan Hunt. He was great in Titans, but now he's acting like a jerk. But I feel like he at least understands the essence of the character. Unlike my previous video, which I talk about how DC is destroying my favorite character, which is Nightwing. Just realized my microphone's over here. I hope you've been able to hear all that. Anyways, maybe that's better now. So this is excellent. This is excellent. So there's very little fighting in this issue. This takes place right after Heroes in Crisis, right before Nightwing 50. So you see Donna Troy laying to rest Roy Harper. Just beautiful. By the way, this is what Donna Troy looks like. Not the random lady that you had in Heroes in in the Green Arrow cross tie-in. This is what Donna Troy looks like. That's a good Donna Troy. And so she's kind of dealing with that. And then she's dealing with Roy Harper and Dick. Beast Boy, he's dealing with Dick being shot, because you actually see a reprint of Dick being shot. Actually, it's a little different. So this must have been a redrawing, actually. That's interesting. So Beast Boy is dealing with that. Miss Martian is dealing with the fact that Dick is gone, and she just got on good terms with him, and now she kind of feels like she needs to lead, but doesn't want to. She's trying to hold the team together because Donna's off crying, basically. She's not really crying, but Raven doesn't know what to do because she doesn't feel anything because she doesn't have her soul self, which is really awesome. And you see this really touching moment between these two characters where they Uh, Donna hugs Raven because Raven doesn't feel anything, and she knows that she should because Raven has been around with the Titans for 30 years, 30 plus years now. Like, she's known Dick Grayson for a long time, and Donna, and uh, um, Beast Boy, and Cyborg, and Starfire. We need somewhere where Starfire and Cyborg hear about Dick Grayson. That would be excellent. Anyways, so they're all getting together. I like this moment between Steel and Beast Boy. That's really touching. They have some good stuff going on. Although he's really destined to love Raven, not her. So don't do that to me, Dan Abnett. I'm finally getting to on your page now. Anyway, so we see Miss Martian. She's like, none of you have asked me like how I feel. I've been dealing with this too. And we see a cool moment where Beast Boy hugs her. That's really cool. She's like, I grieve too. Anyway, so they try to save this kid, and he ends up dying. And they're all, affected over that. Just really good way. By the way, we end up with Aqualad, let's go, or Tempest, they call him now, because there's another Aqualad. I'm super excited. So, they don't know who to lead. Donna Troy finally comes back in. She's like, okay, I need to get over myself and move on, and I need to lead this because that's what Dick would want, and Roy would want me to do. They would want me to press on, and that is beautiful. It's beautiful. So, by the way, I'm just looking at this. This doesn't look like Wonder Woman or Wonder Girl's bracelet. It looks like Aqualad's. Excuse me. Sorry about that. All right, so really great, really touching. You see, like, they're all talking about Dick Grayson and who he was as a person and how he would have wanted them to lead, and it is perfect. It is perfect. Dan Abnett, great job. You nailed this character. So we see a great Dick Grayson and Tom King, which is saying something because, Tom King does all sorts of crazy stuff over there. But every now and then he has strokes of brilliance. I don't know what it is with him. Some of his things are amazing. Some of them are terrible. I really hate Heroes in Crisis. The writing was good, but I did not like the what happened in it. I love Mr. Miracle, at least the first 5 issues, and then after that it just kind of drops. I like the idea of War of Jokes and Riddles, but then it was terrible. It was terrible. Although the Kite Man issue was to die for. It was amazing. So I'm just like, this guy is either brilliant or crazy, or both. So I don't know. I don't know what to think about Tom King. I'm about done because I don't want to necessarily blame. I know I may have made it that way in the other video, but I'm not ready to blame him for killing Wally and Roy. But he was the one who did it. So I don't know if that was his decision or not. So at some point I'm hesitant to boycott Tom King because of that. But then all the other times that he's been terrible, I'm just like, okay. So I don't know. Other than the Catwoman, I hated that. I hated the wedding issue. So we had the wedding issue, and then he killed off two of my favorite characters. I'm just like, I can't trust this guy anymore. Anyway, so Tom King gets Dick Grayson, or he did in Batman 54 and 55. And Dan Abnett seems to get it in 27. So 25 and 26, nothing was good. But 27 was great. By the way, we've known about Miss Martian for at least a decade, if not longer. Like, she was around in the 90s. That's 20 years. 20 years we've known that she was a white Martian. Why are we drudging this up again? This is old news. All of these characters know that she's a white Martian. So why are we rehashing an old story? And it was really in this issue that we found out, 26. You see her pop up as a white Martian. I'm like, duh. Like, everybody knew. Let me see where I can show it. Just to prove that I'm not making this up. Boom. She's a white Martian. We know this. She's been hiding it. Everybody who's seen Young Justice knows she's a white Martian. Like, come on, people. How often are we going to have to do this? Like, come on. Stop it. Like, why are we rehashing a story that was done 20 years ago as if it's that vital to what's going on now? It'd be like if in Rebirth they decided to redo Flashpoint to tell that story again. I'd be like, this is old news. This already happened. Why are we doing this again? You know, they start laying down the foundation of Barry wanting to save his mom again, and I'm like, been there, done that. Move on. Tell me a new story. So I think that's dumb. I think that's stupid. But this issue was excellent. This issue was excellent. It's at least going to keep me reading because I'm interested to see. I'm hoping now that what would be awesome is since Nightwing is out, Tempest comes in and him and Donna Troy lead the Titans. That would be amazing because those are two of the original Titans right there, Tempest and Wonder Girl. Amazing. So we'll see. So I'm sorry, Dan Abnett. You did really great in this issue. I feel like you at least understand the characters, even if like the last couple issues you haven't been writing the characters. And I don't know if it's your fault or if that's just editorial decisions, because apparently DC doesn't like Titans anymore, and so they're just throwing them all out the window and not caring. So I hope it's not your fault because you seem to know what you're doing. I really loved your Titans hunt. This is an amazing issue. Keep writing, keep doing that, and I'll keep reading it. So those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think, and I will catch you next time. Peace.